What is good, everybody? Today I'll be doing a convention haul video for you guys. Basically, this was based on this past weekend's Retropalooza in Pasadena, Texas, outside of Houston. I attended that this past weekend. It was actually a nice con. I've been there 3 times. And this year was kind of noticeably lack of people in a way due to another convention going on in Texas, Classic Game Fest in Austin. And from Austin to Pasadena, long distance, I really wanted to go. I just wish they were not in the same weekend. So anyway, today I'm going to be showcasing all the items I got. I'll be talking about it and also be giving my final thoughts on the convention and the convention haul that I got. So let's get into it. So kicking things off here, we have here a clear blue PlayStation 2 controller. Noticeably, the analog stick does not have the soft cushioning. It got ripped out, but it's okay. I could just probably get some on eBay or something like that. It's a really nice controller. I actually tested all these. They actually came out really well. So this is actually the first one I got. It is a PlayStation 2 controller. Next up here, we have a PlayStation 2 game, Soul Calibur 2, featuring Heihachi as the fighter, which was a PS2 exclusive. For most people that don't know, this was a PS2 exclusive character. The GameCube got Link and Spawn on Xbox, and a lot of people kind of debating which version is the best one. A lot of people said GameCube because of Link, but I feel like all games are pretty good. It's just obviously a lot of people just choose characters. And you see here, the disc is pretty clean, so it's not too bad. So yeah, Soul Calibur 2, a pretty good addition to the collection. Alright, next up here we have Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform for the Xbox 360. This is actually a really fun kart racer, you know, similar to Mario Kart. But for me, it reminds me a lot of Diddy Kong Racing, especially with the hovercraft and the airplane mode. I actually had this game on Wii U. It's actually a pretty good game. I enjoyed it until Mario Kart 8 came out. So actually, this is a game I would recommend. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform on Xbox 360. Next up here, we have a PlayStation game right here. It is Crash Bandicoot Warp, one of my favorite PlayStation games of all time. I enjoy the hell out of this game. I actually completed it on the original PlayStation. I also completed it on the remaster, even on PSP. Notice the disc is really clean, really nice case, really good stuff. I enjoyed this game. If you've never played a Crash Bandicoot game, this is one of the games you should play. Really good game, Crash Bandicoot Warped. And while we're at it, we have another PlayStation game, SmackDown 2 Know Your Role, one of my favorite wrestling games, one of my favorite on the PlayStation. I enjoyed the hell out of this game. And it kind of doesn't age well. I recently replayed it again when I was testing this game. Yeah, it just doesn't age well, but it's ridiculously fun. The disc is really clean. And here's the back cover. So this is SmackDown 2 Know Your Role, a fine addition to your PlayStation collection. Switching gears now from PlayStation to Dreamcast, we have here the Sonic Adventure 2 manual for the Dreamcast, the original one, including in the back. Still wrapped up until now. I'm about to open it up. Let's take a look inside a little bit. It's hard to believe this game came out 20 years ago. There it is. I actually have the game itself. It's just I did not have the manual nor the original case, so I'm still looking for the case. But I have the manual now. It's actually pretty nice. See Phantasy Star Online in the background? There it is. The instruction booklet for Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. While we're on the subject of Sonic, here is Sonic Shuffle on the Dreamcast. Hard to believe this was the only Sonic game I was missing for the Dreamcast. I have the case here with the disc. Obviously no manual, not too bad. So let's take a look open inside. Try to be careful. There's the back cover. This is actually pretty clean. I like it. It looks really good. Test it out. It's actually not too bad. Obviously not everybody liked this game. A knockoff Mario Party, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Fine addition to the collection. Sonic Shuffle on the Dreamcast. Up next, we have one of the gems of the Dreamcast, or should I say the stones of the Dreamcast. It is Power Stone, the launch title for the Dreamcast. No case, just the disc. Tried it out, really good. I enjoyed this game a lot. I kind of forgot how fun this was. I did see Power Stone 2, however, it was just a little too much for my budget per se. But this is actually a really nice game. I enjoyed it. I really wish they make a Power Stone 3. Imagine online with this game. It would be great. Power Stone on the Dreamcast. And I have here is a case for a Dreamcast game. It is Grandia 2. Only the case, noticeably. It's not too bad. I actually could use this for when I actually do find Grandia 2 loose. It's a really nice case. Probably for now, I guess I'll probably put it on some of my Dreamcast games that don't have any proper cases. It's not too bad, Grandia 2, so you'll never know. Maybe we'll find one out there in the wild. Next up is a game I actually did not purchase. Instead, I actually won it. It is a physical copy of Sonic Mania on the PlayStation 4. I actually had this game already. this special edition, the collector edition with the giant Sonic statue. This was actually given at the last panel of Retropalooza, courtesy of Tyler of My Retro Life. Special shout out to him. Great content, love his videos. Great panel too. Enjoyable, I enjoyed it. Regarding this game, heartedly, it's been 5 years since this was announced, and it still holds up today. So if you don't have Sonic Mania digitally or physically, I would definitely recommend this game, even a non-Sonic fan. Up next, we have a couple of wrestling games, actually most of them from different consoles. The first one is SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 on the Xbox 360. Originally, I was gonna find this on the PS2 because I was trying to find every SmackDown game that ever came out on the PS2. But I figured, you know what? I can find it on 360, and it was a really good deal. I actually have it on Wii and on PSP. It's actually not too bad. I just felt it was kind of limited, you know, compared to other SmackDown games. So here it is, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 on the Xbox 360, featuring The Undertaker and Bobby Lashley. I don't know why they left out some emptiness there. I don't know why. Oh well, can't really tell you. And next up here, it is the last SmackDown vs. Raw game with that name. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 on the Xbox 360. I actually have this game, however, the disc cracked, so I can't use it, so I actually bought a clean one. So here we go, it's a new one. The disc is fully clean. Here's a code. Doesn't even work, so why bother? Not too bad of a cover. The disc is really nice. I actually like this game because I'm a big ladder match, TLC, hardcore match player. I just love the weapons physics in this game. It was so much fun. Sure, it was kind of wonky, but it kind of worked out okay. We got Miz, we got Big Show, and we got, for some reason, the WrestleMania stage, and that's it. I don't know why they don't show anybody in the middle. Oh well. And from going from the last SmackDown vs. Raw to the first SmackDown vs. Raw on the PS2, SmackDown Raw 2005, let's just say. This game, I actually enjoy the soundtrack. This is actually one of my favorite soundtracks at any of the SmackDown games. I grew up mainly WWE Day of Reckoning on the GameCube, and it had pretty much had the same songs, and noticeably it fell because this is broken a little bit. I kind of forgot about that. It includes the manual. Now let's actually pick up the disc here and see if it's still good. Yeah, it's still good. It's okay. Here's the disc. It's all cleaned up, really nice. All right, so I'm probably just gonna get a new case. I think that's what I should have done. But other than that, SmackDown vs. Raw 2005. So next we have some GameCube games, which unintentionally, I did not plan this. All three of them are actually based on cartoon, basically licensed games. And two of them are from Nickelodeon, one from Cartoon Network. So first off, let's start with a Nickelodeon game. Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island features Timmy Turner, Danny Phantom, and SpongeBob SquarePants in the cover. So let's take a look at the case. It's very clean. It actually came with everything, not just the instruction booklet, also the warning and also the extras. I heard this game is not too bad. I actually don't remember this game at all. I don't remember playing it. I played Nicktoons Unite. That was actually a fun game, especially like a co-op thing. So maybe I'll play this game and probably get my thoughts on it. So here it is, Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island on the Nintendo GameCube. Next up, I have an empty case here for a GameCube game. I kind of really needed one. There was a couple of games that are loose that don't have cases, and I'm really scared from them getting scratched. It says Sonic Heroes on it. I actually have Sonic Heroes in the case, ironically. But I'm just gonna peel that off. Courtesy of Snoop81. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to subscribe to his channel. He was a really nice vendor to me. I enjoyed it. So let's see what's actually inside. It is Ed and Eddie the Misadventurers. This is actually low-key a really fun game. Like each level was pretty much like an episode of Ed and Eddie. There was, from what I remember, there was a level where Eddie had an allergic reaction. You have to protect them from getting seen by the other kids. They go inside a haunted house and all that. It's a pretty fun game. It's like Sonic Heroes, which makes it more ironic. So that's Ed and Eddie the Misadventures on the GameCube. And the last GameCube game I got is low-key one of my favorite GameCube games, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I can't tell you how much fun I had with this game as a kid. I actually rented this game several times. I had a blast. I actually completed the whole game. It's a really fun game. If you liked Battle for Bikini Bottom, you'll enjoy this game just as much. Has everything on it. Has the booklets. Has all that. Pretty nice, actually. Really good condition. especially after playing the Battle for Bikini Bottom remaster, I really wish this game got a remaster. So here it is, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie on the GameCube. And finally, last but not least, I have a couple of posters I did get. First, it is a Grand Theft Auto Vice City poster. I believe it came with the game. So here it is on the side. And on the back, it actually features a map of Vice City. Look at that. Looks really nice. I actually don't remember much about this game, which kind of sucks because I feel like it got lost in the shuffle along with games like, Grand Theft Auto 3 and San Andreas. It doesn't get talked about as much. So that's one of the posters. And then the last but not least, I have another poster, the last poster. It is a poster from The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I believe this came inside the game from what I remember. If anybody can correct me on that, please do. Please let me know in the comments. Here's the back. All the games, the big games of 1992, including the Super Scope and Mario Paint. Man, those are classics. Look at that. Here's a poster of The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And here it is. Here's all the games that I got this past weekend at Retropalooza. I want to give a special shout out to Retropalooza. Thank you guys for an awesome weekend. Had a blast. It was really cool to be there. Hopefully to be back next year. Is there any games that stood out to y'all? Let me know in the comments section. Is there any games that you have fond memories of? Any that you found at a convention once? Anything above that? You can comment. Feedback is welcome. Please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share this video too. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully to do more. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Take care, guys.